Well, hello, welcome to the channel today. We're gonna take a ride across the county line to a little community called Seven Springs, North Carolina. I believe it's the oldest incorporated little town in Wayne County. And the county seat is Goldsboro, North Carolina, which is home to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. But people, right here is probably where the pavement ends, up here, the new pavement, and the old pavement takes over to be the county line. So we're leaving Lenoir County, fixing to enter Wayne County. That sign says Wayne County. Folks, we're getting fixed to get on Highway 55 here. It's like an interstate, but I'm gonna throttle to the first street up here on the right. Maybe we can make it without any cars running us over. There's the sign that says, "Welcome to Seven Springs, oldest town in County of Wayne." Oh yeah, we made it without any cars getting behind us. We're just gonna ride down through some streets here in Seven Springs and give you a little history about it that I jotted down. I've always seen the oldest town in Wayne County. But while I was looking it up, I saw Wayne County was named after Anthony Wayne, which is one of George Washington's trusted lieutenants. They called him Mad Anthony. But as we ride around, you'll see a lot of vacant lots here because it's on the banks of the Neuse River, and the flood has really tore this town up. Had two floods come into here and just flood everybody out. I'll get you a picture of this here Seven Springs RV Park. There's the phone number if you're interested. Let's see what kind of hookups they got here. See water and power there on that one. There's a fire pit over here, I think. Oh yeah, fire hadn't even been lit in there. That might be a dump station there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I got two of them, yeah. So they must have sewer here, sewer, water, and electrical. The restaurant smelling good. The post office over there. This is the main street down the little town here. It's right over here to the river. Civil War trails, right there. We'll ride down there. Seven Springs Boat Access, 100B Main Street. Well, that's a hill there to the river. We're not even gonna try to climb that hill with this bicycle. Is somebody fishing here today? You see how far down the river is off this here embankment. It was flooded by Hurricane Matthew in 2016 and in Florence in 2020. So the population of this town is about 45, 50 families now. And the most population that I saw was back in, I think 1950 was like 206. So it's always been a small town. Let's see here. It says the Civil War Trail this way. Let's see what's down here. Both sides spoke the same language and worshiped the same God. Both sides fought for the same thing, America. As each side interpreted what America should be, in such a war, one side would have to conquer, the other would have to be conquered. Never again shall one generation of veterans abandon another. Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 272. $1862. All these headstones got the same expiration date, December 16th, 1862. It's got a couple monuments over here. Let's see what these say. William Whitfield, he was a farmer. This town used to be named Whitehall, and it was named Whitehall after him, William Whitfield. Whitehall Landing. Can't see the picture no more, it's faded. This is where the ironclad, the CSS Neuse, was built, here on the banks of the Neuse River. This old flat bottom boat that they built here and floated it down to Kinston to get the iron and stuff put on it. Naval yard. Somebody's even looked like he shot that sign. Man, I tell you what, I don't know what they're gonna do with people these days. Engagement of Whitehall. Just throw bridges across the river. CSS Neuse, under construction. But here's the gold barrel. Here we are, here's Kinston, Newburgh. I hope the camera picks this up where you can see it or read it. You can pause and read it. A lot of these lots are empty because of the floods. We went from a paved road to a gravel road. See the old motel down here. Got a little story to tell you if we can find if there's still anything left of the old motel. Built in the, I believe, the 1800s. The hotel and resort. You come down here and drink from the natural springs, and they say it would cure about anything. Let's see, can we find it? See if they're still up here. Well, I didn't see any remnants of the old motel left. It's been several years since I've been back here, so it must be all gone or torn down. But the last time I was here, there was an old structure about to fall in. If you didn't know what it was then, you wouldn't know what it was. But evidently, it's Mother Nature has took it back over. Community park. While we're sitting here at the park, I'm to tell you a little bit about Seven Springs. I looked up a little history on this here town before I came today, and it says incorporated as Whitehall in 1855. Used to be a hotel and resort. It was opened here on that gravel road to bring customers to the mineral springs. There were 7 of them. And the resort closed in 1944. But it showed in 1960 was the peak of the population here in Seven Springs with 207 residents. Said in 99 the Neuse River flooded during Hurricane Floyd, causing the town population in half. Then in 2016 had Hurricane Matthew, which flooded the town. Then again in 2018 Florence. That's why you see so many vacant lots here, you know, the houses up on the stilts of what's left because of the floods. They say this town is only about 3/10 of a mile square. But we saw over there in the Civil War that the CSS Neuse was built here. It was one of 2. One was built in Albemarle, and the other one here on the Neuse River, the banks of the Neuse River. Said it was built by the timber of the local area here, where the trees were cut and used, the sawmill. So the shallow draft steamer, it had to be shallow because the river is no longer navigable here. Over the years, the trees have fell in, erosion. When the river's really low, it's hard to even get a canoe up and down. There's no channel left in the river. It's hard to believe that they used to bring fertilizer and supplies up the river on boat, but you won't now. Said late summer of 1863, they put the Neuse in the river to be floated to Kinston, North Carolina, which is also on the Neuse River, to be finished, to put the metal plating and stuff on it. We have to ride over to Kinston and look at the ironclad. They've recovered part of the old clad that was built here, and they reconstructed one so you would see exactly what it looked like back during the Civil War. Okay folks, we're taking back off again here through the park. Big old ditch there. I thought I could go around that, but no. Nice benches here to sit out in the shade. Yeah, there used to be houses all in here till the floods came. The fire department used to be right here in front of us, but they have moved out on the 55. The restaurant's busy today. Used to be May's restaurant there. The flood got no longer there. Yes, nature will take it back over. Pretty pecan trees. Okay, people, we get ready to get back on this busy highway here. So I'm gonna shut her down till we get off of it. Well, we made it off that busy highway. We're headed back toward the house, fixing to come back into Lenoir County. And unless something interesting happens, I'll see you when we get a little closer in. I think we've been about 9.5 miles so far. Hey y'all, this is Lee with Countrified Outdoors, and we thank you for riding the Seven Springs with us today. We've been about 15.5 miles round trip. This is a new channel, so we'd appreciate if you take just a moment to like and subscribe to the channel. And leave us a comment down. I know there's some things we can improve, things you like. Just tell us what we can do. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.